Hello and welcome to Experiencing Love. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm so glad that you're here. Lately, I've been trying to improve the quality of my videos, like the video quality. Granted, there's a lot of different things I'm trying to improve all at once, or at least that's how it feels like sometimes. And today's headache has been trying to learn and figure out how to improve the video quality so that it's as clear as possible without my computer absolutely suffering. I've mentioned it before, I don't have the newest computer, I don't have the strongest computer, and I'm making do with what I have. I also recognize that I might not have the best settings. I might not have it all figured out. So I'm still testing. I'm still trying out different settings. And I think I found one now that will improve the quality of these videos. It'll make it clearer to watch. And simply because I just didn't have things set up properly. Now that being said, it did take me about an hour and a half to figure that out. Trying out different settings, recording, deleting recordings, doing a lot of going back and forth, a lot of searches on the internet to just figure out what does everything mean. I'm using OBS, and if you've ever used OBS, there are a lot of settings. It's beautiful for that reason. There's so much customization. There's so much you can do for yourself. And yet, when you're new, when you're starting out, and you don't quite know what's going on, it could be a lot. It could be overwhelming. And so, my heart goes out to anyone that's just starting, anyone that's figuring this out. I know that I'm only 1 or 2 steps ahead, and so I'm not that far off. But I remember what it was like when I just downloaded it. And I was just seeing the front page for the first time, and I didn't know how I could move things around and customize it to my liking. It could be overwhelming. And I guess if I could be more general, there is this gift that you have that you can get, that you can give when you decide to turn around and help someone who's trying to do something similar to what you're doing, and you find yourself just a few steps ahead. I just had a phone call today with a dear friend of mine, and she explained to me how she was actually interested in having her own show. She was interested in doing a podcast, doing a YouTube channel, some variety of that within her field, within her niche. And what was funny was that she didn't even know that I was doing this. She didn't even know how far this has gone, how far my channel has gone. And so when I told her about my channel and she looked it up, she immediately had a bunch of questions. And so even though I don't have all of my questions answered, even though I don't have full mastery of this platform, there was still things that I was able to teach her. I was able to tell her about the software to begin with. I was able to give her other recommendations if she didn't like this one. I was able to give her hardware recommendations like a microphone or a light or a phone stand or whatever, a camera. And it's these little moments that remind me that you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to have all the answers, because you just may have the 1 or 2 critical answers that someone else needs. When you have that, share it. Help someone else grow. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that you can gain so much from giving. And I don't mean to give so that you get later. I mean give to give and be surprised by what comes next. When you're climbing, when you're rising with other people, you'd be surprised how much you helping someone else makes them want to help you. We're a community here. Or I guess better to say, wherever you go, you can find a community, a group of people who are doing something similar, who like something similar, who want to try something similar. Stick with those people. Work together. And when you find that you're ready to level up, go ahead and do that. But the main thing is that when you have something to share, no matter where you are, no matter how far you've gone, share it. Help however you can. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. And marathons take preparation. They take time, they take effort, they take going slow at some points, maybe helping your fellow racer so that you guys can encourage yourselves to get to the end. Honestly, I have to pivot here because after what I just said, and I'm not even sure if it's going to end up in the video, my face just kind of palmed and I asked myself, what is it that I'm even saying right now? What is going on? If you couldn't tell, it's pretty late for me right now. I'm not as high energy as I usually am. Trying to figure out all the issues on my computer also took it out of me. So now I'm feeling ready to get to bed. I'm feeling ready to reset, rewind. Honestly, I'm not going to push it today. This is one of my slow episodes. I'm going to record earlier tomorrow. Make sure to get it out of the way when I have all the energy in the world so that I can give you guys more. For now, solving this one problem and recording today, that's enough for me. I've said what I needed to say. I may be a little bit disappointed a year from now when I watch this. Or maybe I give myself compassion, understanding, and grace. Grace is very important. Look out for it. Share it when you can. The world needs more of it than you know. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Whatever you may be doing, whatever you may be feeling, if you ever feel stuck, just help someone do what you want to do. Together, you'll rise. And while you're on the way up, just remember to fill up with the love. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.